Hi there, I'm your English coach Christina, and welcome to Speak English with Christina, where you'll learn American culture and business know-how to become confident in English. In the USA, small talk is really common, but it can be frightening for English learners. You don't know why, but you always end up in awkward silences. It's both uncomfortable and looking for the nearest exit from the conversation. Let me help you. There are some useful tools and techniques that you can quickly use to make your small talk more interesting and make yourself look more fun to talk to. And you'll also find today's lesson and 49 other exclusive ones in my ebook, What Was That? How to Correct 50 Common Mistakes and Avoid Confusion in American English. It's my new practical guide to avoid the most common English mistakes so that you never make them again. Here's something that I've noticed very often at the start of my live programs, like the Faster Fluency Conversation Club or Personal Fluency Coaching. I make some small talk with students. And small talk is a very important real-world skill, so it's good practice. Well, often at the start of the course, the students tend to give very short answers to any question, and they don't feel confident enough to take the lead in the conversation. And it can happen to you too. It's okay. You know, when you're making small talk with colleagues, clients, your kid's teacher, or anyone really, and the other person asks you about, how's your week going, or what you're gonna do for the weekend. And if you only answer, yeah, good, and you? Or, nothing special. I don't know. The conversation will dry up fast. And worse, you'll look like you're not interested in the other person or that she's not worth sharing things about your life with. Basically, you're not playing the game. And this can have consequences that you don't want on the way people see you. Now, there are many reasons that this problem happens. Personality matters a bit, but even introverts can learn great social skills. Me personally, I am generally quite shy in social situations and conversations. But cultural differences come into play as well. Maybe you don't know how much you should share, or why exactly is that person talking to you at all? Well, small talk is a very common part of American culture, that's all. Or maybe you're not confident enough in your own English level. Well, good news. That's something that we can work on, and you'll only improve. So don't worry. Whatever the reasons, there are some tools and tips to help you improve your small talk in English. Several studies by Harvard University found some consistent techniques that you can use to make your small talk sound friendlier and avoid any awkward silences. First, ask follow-up questions. When a topic has been introduced in the conversation, just ask for more details about it. So, I did a race yesterday. Oh, really? That's cool. Where was it? You can also ask later, how long was the run and did you win? Don't ask all your questions at the same time though, and if the topic changes, drop the questions. But be interested in the answer and find joy in learning things that you didn't know. Second, you should give longer answers. The studies say that it makes you look friendlier. By sharing more details, you're investing yourself in the conversation. And it's easier for the other person to find a common interest too. Now, try not to speak much more than you listen, though. Finally, be ready to leave. Maybe you leave the small talk to get into a more interesting part of the conversation once you find a common interest or a fascinating topic together. Or maybe you just leave the conversation completely. All discussion has to end eventually, and you should be prepared to exit gracefully, especially if you notice that the conversation is slowing down a lot, or the other person seems to pay more attention to the things around you than they pay attention to you. For instance, well, it's been nice talking to you, but I have to go help Michelle now, so I hope we meet again soon. And there's an entire episode on how to end conversations smoothly, so I suggest that you watch that one. And of course, all of this is easier said than done, but you can build your small talk reflexes in the Faster Fluency Conversation Club with lots of speaking practice each week, or in my course, Successful Small Talk, which is all about how to make small talk in English. So, to recap, ask more open questions about everything you can, give longer answers, and be ready to leave the small talk part or to leave the discussion gracefully. Now, it's your turn. What's your own personal tip to handle small talk in English? Write your answer down in the comments and we can learn from the entire Speak English community. And there are many more mistakes that I want to help you with. That's why I've created a new ebook, What Was That? How to Correct 50 Common Mistakes and Avoid Confusion in American English. It includes 50 short, easy to learn lessons so you correct your common grammar, vocabulary, and pronunciation mistakes. And it also includes common idiomatic expressions and American culture do's and don'ts. Plus helpful quizzes to get you to remember what you learn and so much more. So go to the link below this video and get yours right now. And thanks for watching Speak English with Christina, and I'll see you next time.